This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse, and then there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again. Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the finale of Let's Play Dishonored! We have arrived at King Sparrow Island, and we are here to exact our revenge. The one final blow that will end all of this once and for all. And we're not going to waste any time. So this place is a highly fortified stronghold. This is the last safe house that is their final backup plan that Martin and Havelock had in store in case they had to go hide in a place like this. So Martin, Havelock, and Pendleton are all here, and they're hiding and quivering in fear from us. And we are here to annihilate them. Oh, it's lovely. So this is the low chaos version of the level. This is how you know if you're going to get a primarily low chaos run or a high chaos run. Is all dependent on how this level turns out. And so much changes from one version of this level to another, and it'll actually tell you when you first arrive whether or not which version is low chaos or high chaos. So I've actually really messed this first part up by just stirring up all these guys. I can normally go, I'm showing you the path, but normally I take this path completely undetected. I messed up right at the very beginning by sprinting too quickly and alerting that guy in the courtyard. But everything else has gone with flawlessly so far. If you wanted to, stock up on sleep darts from Piero before you leave the Hound Pits, but this is the last time in the game you'll be able to stock up on them, so you might as well go ahead. I did not take advantage of that. I'm going to wait for this guy to walk past me so I can knock him out. And where I'm going is I'm going inside this drain pipe here so I can disable the walls of light on both entrances to the lighthouse. There are two different entrances, and I'm going to be... I can't remember what they're called. One is just like a north and a south. Harborside and... I can't remember what the other one's called. I can't see how small the text is. But we just have to remove the whale oil canisters or use a rewire tool on the beach side and the harbor side. That's it. I think we're gonna be going on the beach side. Either way, it doesn't matter. You both end up in the same place. You may encounter less resistance going one way or another. But again, using a rewire tool, you can kill many guards. The high chaos version, it'll be storming and it will be at night. So this level will be a lot different if you're doing a high chaos run. Low chaos, it's during the day, and it's actually quite pleasant. And Samuel's dialogue, there's a hole there for using the possession if you want to possess one of those rats. That would give you a nice alternate path inside without having to do any of the crap that I just did. But I have to do all that crap because I am doing a low chaos run, or I'm doing a no upgrades run rather. So get past those guys. Once I hop over this wall, I'm good to go. I'm in the next part of the level. I don't have to worry about those guys behind me. I climb up here. Like I said, Samuel gives us his respect and his best wishes as far as the success of our mission. So that's part of the low chaos dialogue. The high chaos dialogue, he's very bitter and spiteful towards you, and he basically calls you a horrible person and tells you he never wants to see you again, which is... I don't like that. I really don't. So this alarm panel right here, I'm going to go ahead and disable that alarm in case anything happens. They can't alert the lighthouse that I'm here. And it's so satisfying to know that Havelock is sitting up there just shaking in his boots because he knows of the sheer terror that he is about to be facing when I get up there.
Indeed, I believe
He's
so.
watched me take down High Overseer Campbell, the Pendleton brothers, Waverly Boyle, even the Lord Regent Hiram Burroughs, all without killing a single person. We even escaped the flooded district in the Assassin Dowd without taking so much of a scratch.
Turning into a madhouse, if you ask me.
Draw your swords, send your guards, send the whole damn army. They will be no match for us. Emily will be ours, and we will not stop until we've made that a reality. So again, the path I'm taking here is very specific. There's a lot of easier paths you can take, but this is pretty much the best and quickest route you can take using Blink 1 as your only power without getting any upgrades. And you gotta do some really tricky platforming in this last level too. I'm gonna go ahead and save here because there's a very tricky jump I'm about to make using Blink.
Such a chopper.
It would be a lot easier if we had Blink 2 or something of the sort, but we don't. So we've got to do it very carefully by jumping. I've got to grab that ledge right there. There we go. Perfect. All right, I just skipped a huge ton of time there. Now, this wall right here I'm standing on top of will be blown out from a fight that broke out in the High Chaos run between Martin and Pendleton. And I'm not going to spoil what happens in that run, but you get some unique dialogue from Pendleton. So we'll see that whenever it becomes relevant, though. Now I want to attempt to blink onto the support cable here on the bridge, if I can, and just work my way across very carefully. And I have to do it on specifically this side, the left side of the bridge. There's a very specific reason as to why. First of all, I'm avoiding all the guards down there. I've never even gone down there on that path. I don't even want to bother with that nonsense. Of course, it is easier to go down there in the High Chaos run because that wall is blown open. You kind of find yourself down there anyway, sort of. Right, the reason why I wanted to be over here on the left side is because of the angle that these cables attach to the side of the lighthouse in. I want to be able to blink onto the top of this elevator here, which is where we need to go anyway, so I can drop down inside the elevator and head to the top of the lighthouse where our targets are. Simple enough, right? Hang in there, Emily. We're almost there. Only a few more guards stand between us and the end of our journey. I want to be careful with this guy, because if he falls off of here and dies, that'll ruin my entire run, so I gotta be careful about that. Sent him down gently over here. And this guy he actually will not turn around and look over the side of the railing until you walk up close enough to him. He kind of just stands there the whole time. Believe me, I've tried to wait him out. It doesn't work. We want to get him quickly because there's going to be a third guy coming down the stairs. Let me just quickly deal with that.
Another toad somewhere he doesn't.
Okay, he saw me.
Got you now. Get behind him.
I'm just going to ignore him. I'm going to ignore you too. These are the last two guys I would have to deal with, but I'm just going to blink past them. Wow, this is a nice place. This is where the High Overseer would have his place at. Alright, so I'm going to cease commentary from here until the end of the credits.
Martin. The talent's wasted until
until he found his thing. This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is, with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand. And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
Long enough for all of the big and the small. Well, the taller they stand, well, the harder they fall. We live for today, but we die for the next. With blood in our veins, in the air, in our chest. Oh, we step into war with our hearts on the line. The dirt on our boots, it shakes free over time. The music it fades, the violence slows. The darkness it rises as the sun goes. Love is a distant aroma at best. A withering smile that's stuffed deep in your vest. The night air it wraps its fingers around your body. It shakes from a now distant sound. Oh, the sound of her voice, a sweet symphony, played over and over until you are free. The music it fades, the violence slows. The darkness as the sun goes. Can you crumble, no, we shall stand tall. Well, death it will come, as sure as the night. But we will not run, no, we live but to fight. Oh, with blood on our hands and dirt on our knees. We tear at the ones who brought the disease. Can you feel the new day rising, climbing up the east horizon? They can't hold us down. We'll fight through each and every one. Will start new. Can you feel the new day rising, climbing up the east horizon? They can't hold us down. We'll fight through each and every one. Will start new.
Alright guys, that's it for Let's Play Dishonored. Man, I had such a great time making this Let's Play. I can't even begin to tell you how liberating it is to finally get through this game after how long it's taken me to finally get to this point. I knew from the moment this game came out that I wanted to record it. I actually remember the exact video where I first talked about it. And just ever since then, it's been one of those things I've just been trying to get right, trying to get perfect. And I think I finally found the ideal way that I'd like to demonstrate it to give it justice. And I feel like the commentary was spot on. And I just couldn't be happier with the way this turned out. Aside from a few of the audio issues, like I said, with the commentary. But other than that, I think everything turned out pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate everyone that stood by me and watched this LP through all the hardship in making it, and they gave me the motivation to finish it. I am very, very passionate about this game. And if there's one thing I've learned in the last year through all that I've been through is never lose sight of what you're most passionate about. So, if it's a game that you really like, even if it's one you're not particularly good at, if you feel like you have a passion for it, then, do your best to share that passion with other people. I mean, that's why I make these Let's Plays. It's not because I think I'm some expert about these games or I think I can make money off it or anything like that. It's just like, this passion is so strong, it's not worth keeping to myself. I want to share it with other people. I want other people to enjoy these games along with me and share these memories with other people. That's really why I do it. So again, I absolutely adore this game. I've not gotten around to playing Thief yet, but now that I've completed this, I'll probably pick up a copy of it finally. I've been really looking forward to that game, but I've been delaying playing it because I've been working on this. And also, I need to play the DLC campaigns for this on my PS3 edition, which will be an interesting recording setup test as well. There's several PS3 games I'd like to record, including Painkiller, Hell and Damnation, the Ratchet & Clank HD Collection, and obviously the Dishonored Game of the Year edition. But probably the next Let's Play, whenever I get around to it, will probably be Bioshock Infinite. It might be quite a while though, because I'm having some really bad recording setup issues, and I'll go over them probably in another video. But the next videos I was planning were, I have a few Painkiller videos coming out, and I want to record some more Zoids Infinity Fusors, but right when I went to go record more Zoids Infinity Fusors, my recording setup completely crapped out on me. So that's probably not going to happen for a while until I get this rectified. But I promise for all you Zoids fans out there that have been so looking forward to that Let's Play, I am going to come back to it first thing when the recording setup is finished. So thank you guys once again for joining me for this game. By far, probably my favorite game of 2012 among a lot of great games that came out that year. And I am so looking forward to the announcement of a potential sequel at QuakeCon this year. Hopefully we'll see if we get one. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time with BioShock Infinite.